When people think of the United States, they picture a land of prosperity and endless opportunities. But hidden behind the glittering skyscrapers and bustling streets is a harsh reality few ever see. What if the American dream isn't for everyone? What stories are buried in the shadows of the world's wealthiest nation? In today's video, Unknown Travel Channel will take you deep into the dark corners of 10 U.S. cities where homelessness is at its worst, exposing shocking truths, untold struggles, and the unseen battles of those living without a place to call home. Stay tuned, because what you're about to discover may change the way you see America forever. Number 1. New York City. With a population of 8.8 million, New York City is the most populous city in the U.S. One of the major contributors to homelessness in New York City is the skyrocketing rent prices. The city's real estate market is one of the most expensive in the country, making it difficult for low-income individuals and families to secure stable housing. Many New Yorkers struggle with rent burdens, where more than 30% of their income goes toward housing, increasing the risk of eviction and homelessness. The homeless rate in New York City is 454.2. Approximately 140,134 homeless individuals. Additionally, the city has a high number of individuals suffering from mental health disorders and substance abuse issues, further exacerbating the homelessness crisis. Many of these individuals lack access to adequate health care and support services, making it challenging for them to regain stability. The situation is also worsened by systemic issues such as job insecurity, low wages, and the rising cost of living. New York City's shelter system is one of the largest in the country, providing temporary housing to thousands of individuals and families. However, despite these efforts, shelters remain overcrowded, and many people are forced to live on the streets, in subways, or in makeshift encampments. The city's administration has implemented various programs to address homelessness, including rental assistance programs, supportive housing initiatives, and outreach services. However, these efforts have not been sufficient to curb the growing crisis. Number 2. Los Angeles. Los Angeles County faces a significant homelessness crisis, with approximately 75,312 individuals experiencing homelessness, including 45,252 within the city limits. This represents a modest decline from previous years, yet the numbers remain alarmingly high. A substantial portion of this population, over 40%, is considered chronically homeless, meaning they have been without stable housing for more than a year and have a disabling condition. The crisis disproportionately affects certain demographics. For instance, Black individuals constitute about 31% of the homeless population in Los Angeles County, despite representing a smaller percentage of the general population. The roots of homelessness in Los Angeles are multifaceted. Historical factors, such as housing shortages dating back to World War II and discriminatory practices like redlining, have contributed to long-standing racial disparities in housing access. Contemporary issues, including soaring housing costs and wages that fail to keep pace with the cost of living, have exacerbated the problem. Efforts to address homelessness have seen mixed results. The 2024 Greater Los Angeles homeless count indicated a slight decrease in the overall homeless population, with a 0.27% decline in the county and a 2.2% reduction in the city. Encouragingly, unsheltered homelessness decreased by approximately 5.1% countywide and 10.4% within the city, attributed to coordinated efforts among government entities and community organizations to provide shelter and supportive services. However, challenges persist, the sheltered homeless population saw an increase, suggesting that while more individuals are moving off the streets, permanent housing solutions remain insufficient. Additionally, the elderly homeless population is particularly vulnerable. Over the past decade, more than 3,000 senior citizens aged 60 and above have died while homeless in Los Angeles, highlighting the urgent need for targeted interventions for this demographic. Innovative approaches are being explored to enhance resource allocation. For example, pilot projects employing machine learning aim to improve the assessment and prioritization of housing assistance, addressing previous flaws and biases in traditional methods. Despite these efforts, public skepticism about the effectiveness of current spending and proposed tax increases for homelessness services remains a significant hurdle. Number 3. Seattle, Washington. Homelessness in Seattle, Washington has escalated into a significant crisis over recent years, positioning King County among the top 3 regions in the United States for homeless populations. In 2023, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development estimated that 14,149 individuals in King County experienced homelessness. However, the King County Regional Homelessness Authority, KCRHA, suggested a higher figure, estimating that 53,532 people faced homelessness at some point in 2022. The root causes of homelessness in Seattle are multifaceted. A significant factor is the shortage of affordable housing, exacerbated by rising living costs and economic disparities. Between 2010 and 2017, the median rental cost in Seattle surged by 41.7%, outpacing the national average increase of 17.6%. This surge is partly attributed to the tech industry's expansion, notably Amazon's establishment of its headquarters in downtown Seattle, which attracted a large influx of high-wage tech workers. Mental health issues, addiction, and medical debt further compound the problem. The city has invested in tiny house villages, providing temporary shelter for individuals and families. As of 2019, there were 10 such villages across Seattle, located on properties owned by government entities, private organizations, nonprofits, and churches. Despite these efforts, challenges persist. The KCRHA's 5-year plan, released in 2023, estimates that $8 billion in capital costs are required to build and staff 18,205 new units of temporary and transitional housing to effectively address the homelessness crisis. Number 4. San Diego, California. As of the 2024 point-in-time count, San Diego County reported 10,605 individuals experiencing homelessness, reflecting a 3% increase from the previous year. This total includes 3,177 in emergency shelters, 60 in safe havens, 1,258 in transitional housing, and 6,110 unsheltered individuals. The primary drivers of homelessness in San Diego are multifaceted, encompassing poverty, lack of affordable housing, and trauma. The county's Homelessness Solutions and Prevention Action Plan emphasizes that addressing these root causes requires a comprehensive approach that considers the economic, physical, and mental well-being of all residents. In response, the City of San Diego has implemented several strategies. The Housing First approach prioritizes providing permanent housing as a foundational step before addressing other challenges such as employment or substance abuse. Despite these efforts, challenges persist. Between October 2023 and September 2024, for every 10 individuals who secured housing, approximately 14 people became newly homeless, indicating ongoing systemic issues. Number 5. Denver, Colorado. In 2024, the Denver metropolitan area reported 9,977 individuals experiencing homelessness, marking a 10% increase from the previous year. Within Denver city limits, the count was 6,539, reflecting a 12% rise from 2023. Notably, the number of families experiencing homelessness surged by approximately 49%, escalating from 2,101 in 2023 to 3,136 in 2024. Denver has seen an influx of migrants, which has strained existing shelter capacities. On the night of the 2024 count, approximately 4,300 migrants were housed in temporary city shelters. However, they were not included in the official point-in-time statistics to maintain accuracy regarding long-standing homelessness issues. The rise in family homelessness is particularly concerning, as it indicates that more children are affected by housing instability. The city's shelter system continues to operate at or near capacity, underscoring the need for sustainable, long-term solutions. Number 6. San Jose, California. As of 2024, San Jose, California, faces a significant homelessness crisis, with approximately 9,903 individuals experiencing homelessness in Santa Clara County, and over 6,250 of them residing within San Jose's city limits. A striking 75% of these individuals are unsheltered, living in conditions not meant for habitation, such as streets, vehicles, or encampments. This situation has led to San Jose having the fourth highest homeless population in the United States. Contributing factors include the high cost of living, a shortage of affordable housing, and systemic issues such as racial disparities. Notably, people of color are disproportionately affected, with 35% identifying as Black or African American, despite comprising a smaller percentage of the general population. Number 7. Oakland, California. As of May 2024, Oakland, California reported approximately 5,490 individuals experiencing homelessness, reflecting a 9% increase from previous counts. A significant concern is the high percentage of unsheltered individuals. Approximately 76% of Oakland's homeless population lacks access to adequate shelter, residing in vehicles, tents, or makeshift structures. This situation has led to the proliferation of encampments throughout the city. Between 2020 and 2023, Oakland closed 537 homeless camps, yet nearly 1,500 encampments remain as of the end of 2023. The city launched the Homelessness Prevention Pilot in July 2023, offering financial aid and resources to low-income tenants at risk of homelessness. Number 8. Phoenix, Arizona. As of January 2024, the point-in-time PIT count reported that Phoenix, Arizona had approximately 6,816 individuals experiencing homelessness. Despite these localized improvements, Arizona experienced a 3.5% overall increase in homelessness in 2024 compared to the previous year, totaling more than 14,700 individuals statewide. Factors contributing to this rise include escalating housing costs, inflation, and a surge in eviction rates. Phoenix, in particular, has been labeled an eviction capital, with one of the highest eviction rates in the nation. Legislative measures like Proposition 312, approved by Arizona voters, have introduced challenges. This law allows property owners to claim tax refunds if local governments fail to clear homeless encampments, potentially diverting resources from essential services and exacerbating the issue. Number 9. Sacramento, California. The point-in-time PIT count estimated 6,615 individuals experiencing homelessness in 2024. Several initiatives have contributed to this progress. In October 2024, the city secured $18 million in funding to support individuals experiencing homelessness along Sacramento's Northern Parkway. This includes $12.35 million allocated for the Roseville Road Campus Expansion Project, which aims to add 100 pallet-style homes, expand outreach services, and enhance shelter and housing support. Additionally, Sacramento County approved over $1.1 million in funding to complete construction on Joshua House, a facility providing end-of-life care for the homeless. In summary, while Sacramento has made notable strides in reducing homelessness through targeted initiatives and funding, ongoing efforts are essential to maintain and build upon this progress. Number 10. San Francisco, California. As of the 2024 point-in-time count, San Francisco reported approximately 8,323 individuals experiencing homelessness. This figure represents a 7.3% increase from the 2022 count. Notably, the number of unsheltered individuals, those sleeping outdoors, in vehicles, or other places not meant for habitation, has decreased by 13% since 2022, reaching the lowest level since before 2015. The overall increase in homelessness underscores ongoing challenges. Factors such as the high cost of living, a shortage of affordable housing, and systemic issues contribute to the crisis. San Francisco has allocated $846 million in its 2024 to 2025 budget to address homelessness, focusing on permanent supportive housing and intensive case management. The homelessness crisis in the U.S. remains a significant challenge, particularly in major metropolitan areas. While some cities have implemented housing-first strategies and outreach programs, the issue persists due to systemic barriers. The truth is that without sustained efforts, the crisis will continue to grow, impacting not only those experiencing homelessness, but also communities as a whole. Collaborative solutions between governments and local communities are essential to creating long-term change and providing stability for vulnerable populations. Thank you for joining Unknown Travel Channel on this eye-opening journey into the hidden struggles of homelessness in America. Every story deserves to be heard, and by raising awareness, we can take one step closer to understanding and supporting those in need. If you found this video valuable, please give it a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue exploring untold stories and shedding light on the unseen corners of society. See you in the next adventure.